children's village is a home within a community with lots of beauty, lots of opportunities, tons of love, and that real sense that they are someone who matters and someone who has just as much potential as myself or anybody else. To us, it's a very important distinction between an orphanage and a children's village.
We looked into different types of sustainable architecture that would be appropriate for the culture and place. We came across earth bag construction, which is filling bags with earth that you excavate on site, mixing it with some sandier soil and also a percentage of cement. And you connect the different levels of bags with barbed wire. These bags, when they're compacted and filled, eventually will become hard as rocks and will become very resilient and flexible. We have curved walls that are much more resistant to earthquakes, which this is a seismically active area. And the construction which they've done recently is using cement blocks. And cement blocks are not resilient to earthquakes, they fracture. And in Guatemala they say, if you have an earthquake, the building kills you twice. The wall falls in on you and then the roof comes in. So with earth bag construction, this type of construction is approved in California as a appropriate technology for their very seismically prone state. As part of our sustainability plan, we've built a rainwater catchment cistern. This will collect rainwater from the roofs of 2 houses. It will provide about 1,400 gallons of water for every 1 inch of rainfall. And during 1 day in Guatemala, you can have 4 or 5 inches of rain. So it's an incredible source of water and clear water for us.
The vision of Project Somos is to establish a village for orphaned and abandoned children in Guatemala. The village is located in the community of Chivarabal, which has a population of 900, and is about 8 kilometers from Tecpan proper, which is a town of 22,000 people. And what we really love about being in a community is that it'll be a much more real experience for the children to grow up in a community with other homes and children. The village will become a part of the community of Chivarabal. The village will have 7 family homes, and in each family home there will be a professionally trained Guatemalan woman who will be the foster mom of up to 7 children, so that these children have that continuity of growing up in a family together. So the children will be placed and grow up as siblings. And as each child grows, matures, and moves out of the family home, a younger child will be placed within the home. The family homes will be in a small cluster on this piece of property, situated at one end of it. There'll be a volunteer and staff village. The buildings will be scattered throughout along with the agriculture. And the children will become a part of this community and live and grow up together. The children will go to the local school, which is Spanish and Cachical, and we will supplement their education with courses in art and computer, English, and we will also open it up to the local community, so the children in the local community also have opportunities like our kids. We don't want our children to be living in a bubble, a little gated community that cuts them off from the rest of the world. We're very sensitive to that issue and want to make the children's village as integrated with the local community as possible.
So we wanted to do something here which would be appropriate, easy, economical, sustainable, and perhaps even usable for the local workers to learn and be entrepreneurial and do it for other people. We didn't want to come in as Canadians to impose a cultural, architectural style. We wanted to do something that would be appropriate for the culture here, which is really, the base of which is Mayan. We're also using for the interior walls something called eco ladrillo or eco bricks. And these are plastic bottles filled with plastic bags. Unfortunately, in Guatemala, there is no recycling of plastics. So plastics are filling the streets, bottles are everywhere. So it is very easy to come by this material. The house behind me, all the interior walls, we use the eco ladrillos, the eco bricks, and there are 7,000 of them. So this would take 7,000 pounds of garbage off the streets of this particular village and in the town of Tecpan. We have about 4,500 school kids helping us fill these bottles. Today we went and picked up some eco bricks from the 25 de Julio Elementary School. The kids are very enthusiastic about filling them and helping us build the village. They surround the truck, they toss the bottles in. They are really happy to help us. It's really a great community effort on their part.
One of the really important facets of our vision is sustainability. The ecological sustainability of building with ecological construction, using sustainable technology. In terms of economic sustainability, we plan to set up small businesses. We are in the process of setting up a community hall and guest facilities, which will provide accommodations to our voluntourism program. We are also in the process of beginning our organic agriculture program. There's a growing demand for organic produce in Guatemala, and we will provide organic fruits and vegetables to hotels and restaurants in the capital and Antigua and other areas.
It is really a community that will help raise all of the children together.
It's children that are the hope of any country. It's our responsibility. We need to care for children. They can make the difference to future generations in their own community and in their own country.